Hello everybody and welcome to the British Bartender. Today I'm going to be making one of my favourite cocktails, the whiskey sour. And the main ingredient in my whiskey sour is going to be the Buffalo Trace bourbon. Now the whiskey sour is a combination of whiskey, lemon juice, simple syrup and egg white. Now some people may be afraid of using egg whites, and what you can do is you can use chickpea juice to replace the egg whites, which works just as well, but I'm going to use the fresh egg whites in mine. So the recipe calls for a dry shake of all the ingredients that go in, and the first ingredient to go in is the egg white, so I'm just going to separate that. Do that in a separate glass so that if your yolk splits, you've not ruined your cocktail. And just separate those and discard the yolk. A quick tip, because you have to measure the egg white, if you use a knife and chop the egg white with a knife, it breaks up the membrane of the ice and makes it easier to measure. And my recipe for this asks for 1 fluid ounce of egg white, which is just about one small egg. So measure that, pour that into your cocktail. No ice in your cocktail shaker at the moment. I use a Boston shaker for mine. Then it asks for 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Pour that in. And then it asks for 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Now simple syrup, I'll do some more videos showing what simple syrups are, but this simple syrup is 1-to-1 syrup, which is 1 part water, 1 part sugar. And you mix them together till the sugar is dissolved. There's a simple syrup. So 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. And the final ingredient is the bourbon. Now you can use any whiskey in this. I'm using this one because it happens to be a bottle that I've got and I've got it open. But I'll do a trial later on, another video where I try it against some cheaper brand whiskies or bourbons or ryes, and do a comparison to see whether the extra cost for a decent bourbon or rye is worth it. So the recipe asks for 2 ounces of bourbon. So. Now the recipe asks to dry shake this. What this does is emulsifies the egg white. And then it asks for ice cubes. I'll do a video later on which talks about ice, because it's a really big subject of cocktails. So 4 or 5 ice cubes. And shake again. And I shake for about 15 to 20 seconds. And I'm serving this cocktail on the rocks. You can serve it up, so in Nick and Nora glass or a coupe glass, but I'm serving it on the rocks. So fill your glass with ice. And take a Hawthorne strainer, and as you're serving it on the rocks, there's no need to double strain, but pour it over the rocks. There she goes. And I'm going to garnish this one with half a lemon wheel, so a slice of lemon, cut in half, of orange, sorry, cut in half, and 1 cocktail cherry. Put that on top of your cocktail. And the final bit is Angostura bitters. I've got a little dropper, little drop head thing, rather than doing the shake at the thingy. And you just simply put 2, 3, 4 drops of Angostura bitters on the top. And eventually what happens, as you can see, the lemon, the spirit and the froth on the top separate. You get a lovely head on it. So cheers. And that's a really good cocktail. Beautiful. And you can pick up the lemon, you're picking up the sugar, the Angostura bitters on the top, give it that bitter taste, and the sour, it's just absolutely lovely. Now, I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but for me that's a cracking cocktail and a good one for sipping. Stays nice and cold for a long time with the ice in it. So if you've never watched our channel before, please click on like and subscribe below, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.